Hello fellow YouTubers and monster scale figure collectors. This is Lycan of the Underworld back again with another video of one of my Hot Toys figures. This time it's one of the Predators, and this is one of the Lost Predators from the Predator 2 movie. This one's called Shadow Predator, also known as Snake. You saw him briefly at the end of the Predator 2 movie in the spaceship after Danny Glover killed the Predator. Head sculpt on this is phenomenal. It's probably one of the best Predator head sculpts Hot Toys have done. It's on par with the classic Predator that was released just after this. It is basically the head sculpt as the classic Predator. Obviously the paint apps are different though. As you can see, superb detail on that. The jaws, superb mandibles on there. As you can see, I've shown him in the open mandible pose. Dreadlocks, great little rubber dreadlock down perfectly, so you don't have to do any of the dreadlock mods. Very bare minimum armour on this guy. All he's got is one on that shoulder, bit of armour on that shoulder. Obviously groin armour, a little bit round his tops of his thighs there, and the knee and shin armour. It's a bronzy type paint app on these armour. Makes it look a lot older. This, I believe, is going to be the same type of body and virtually the same paint apps as the new Predator City Hunter that's being released at the end of the year. So putting these two on the shelf together complement each other brilliantly. Also with this figure they went a little bit different with this guy. As you can see, he's got a little bit of fur over his shoulder that's actually glued on. Try not to, if you do get this figure, try not to mess that about too much, because it can detach from the body and you'll have to glue it back on. Same again, just round his waist, he's got a little bit of fur going round his waist. This figure comes with quite a few accessories. He's got his customary extendable spear, which you've seen on previous Predators. The Predator 2 figures have all got this spear, and the other Lost Predator, the Guardians, also got this spear as well, and the original Lost Predators also got exactly the same type of spear. The only difference being is the coloration is slightly different. Comes with several different hands. As you can see here, he's got the spear holding hand, and on this one is the aggressively open palmed hand. He also has another aggressively open palmed hand for the other side of his body. He has this hand for holding the throwing disc, which I'll show you in a second. And he has a closed fist. Same again on the other side, another closed fist. And this hand is used for holding the other accessory he's got, which is his small sword, which I'll show you now. Here we go. This is the small sword that he comes with. It's the same design that came with the Elder Predator from Predator 2. Sort of bone effect on the end there. Exactly the same sword, the only difference being is the coloration's different on this than it is on the Elder Predator. He also comes, as with all the Lost Predators, a skull trophy. Great detail on this, looks very good, good paint apps, nice sculpting. As you can see there, that's obviously where he killed it, either shooting it in the head or sticking the spear in there. The other Lost Predators came with these skulls. Obviously the earlier Preds, the skulls weren't quite as good as this, but as the years go by they're getting better and better at producing these. So expect more elaborate skulls in the future, possibly with moving parts on it. Maybe the jaw will open. Yeah, that's something Hot Toys we might go into at a later date. His feet, no armour on his feet, just bare feet, because remember this is a Lost Predator. These are sort of more of the elite type figures. It also comes, as well as the open mandibles, he has a set of closed mandibles as well, which I might show you on the figure in a little while. So it's a bit awkward to keep taking them in and putting them out one-handed while you're filming. Well, I'll give it a go later. Show you a bit more of the figure. So great paint apps on this. Doesn't come with a biomask. It's probably one of the only Predators that hasn't got a biomask, other than the elder Predators. Turn him around so you can see his dreads. As you can see, they're moving quite nicely there. Nice sort of rubberized dreads. You can't really bend them up or anything to pose it in any way, but so they drop down perfectly. He's got his customary netting on his body, so this all comes pre-assembled, so you don't have to worry about putting all this on. And it is a fabric netting that he's got on there. He's also got his bone trophy necklace. There's his loincloth. This is like a sort of a soft material. It looks leather, but it's not. It's a material sort of. Comes with his customary Hot Toys stand. Turn him around. There's his throwing disc. It does come off, and you can open it out and put it in the hand that is used for holding it. Just move him around a little bit more. Sort of coming off his stand. It would have been nice if, say, I've said this with a lot of the other videos, if Hot Toys could bring out stands with like a bit of green, just some sort of decoration on it. It will sort of add to the figures. Posability, loads of points of articulation. Obviously the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders, the head moves nice and easily. He's got a little bit of waist articulation, obviously knee and ankle. The joints are very stiff when you first get him out of the box. Well, mine was anyway. So if you want to pose him similar to how I've got him here, be careful when bending the joints, because if they are really stiff, there is a possibility that they could break. And a lot of people have had this problem with Hot Toys figures. On his wrists there, he's got some leather gauntlets. He's got no wrist blades and no detonator. He's a Lost Predator, so he doesn't need it. Again, you can see on his chest is his bone trophy necklace. And this is fur. It isn't sculpted. It is an actual type of sort of furry material that they've used here. So all in all, superb figure. If you haven't got any Predators and you want a good example of a Predator, especially for the head sculpt alone, this is a good one to go for. I would say if you only want a limited amount of Predators, then get this guy. Maybe the Berserker Predator from the Predators movie and the classic Predator. They're three of the Preds that I would go for. If you like Predators with loads of accessories, then I would suggest the Wolf Predator cleaner kit version. It's got loads of accessories, and that is a great Predator to have as well. And obviously the new City Hunter, when he comes out at the end of the year, if you're a huge Predator fan, that is a must-have figure to get. So there you go. Oh, I promise I'd change his mandibles over if I can. These are very, very stiff. so I can show you what he looks like in his closed mouth mandible position. Well, that went on quite easy. That's a surprise. Let's put his final one in. There you go. There's the closed mandible look. A lot better than a lot of the other predators where you could change the mandibles over. These tend to sort of come in a little bit better. It's focused in. Show you that superb head sculpt. Nice green piercing eyes he's got there. So he's superb paint apps. This is one of my favourite predators. He wasn't when I first bought him, but the more and more I look at this guy and study him, the more and more I like him. So he is very basic. He's got no shoulder cannon, limited armour. That's why a lot of people probably wouldn't bother with him. They prefer the predators with all the gear. I suppose if you really wanted to, you could do your own customisations on these figures and maybe add a shoulder cannon. If you don't like the fur, I suppose you could take that off and add a bit of armour. But I like to keep him as he is because he's just something different. I don't want all my predators to be the same. I like a bit of variation. So Hot Toys, if you're watching, please bring out more of the Lost Predators. Especially the boar predator that was in the end of the second film. Wouldn't mind seeing that one released. Can't wait for the samurai predator. That should be coming my way in the next couple of months, and as soon as I get him I will do a review on him. Still waiting for the first of my Avengers, Nick Fury. Still haven't got him yet. Hopefully he should be coming soon, within the next month or so. Just ordered my Hulk figure. Can't wait for that to come through, although I don't know where I'm going to put him because I think he's going to be too big for the Detolf. So I might have to invest in a special cabinet just for him and the other Avengers. So there you go. There's the Lost Predator. A bit of a dynamic sort of pose. So until my next video, it's Like of the Underworld signing off.